What's up, everybody? Crash here. Welcome back to Crash Against the Spread, where we talk about sports from a betting perspective. It is Monday, August 26th, and we have 3 WNBA games to talk about. If you like the content, like the video, please subscribe to the page. Helps out a lot more than you think. Let's go over the weekend real quick. Last time I did a video for you with Friday. We went 2-1 that day. We had the Sky plus 11, the Mystics minus 4.5, and the Dream plus 1.5. I was all over the place on that Dream pick. On a different book, I had the money line. On a different book, I had the plus 2.5 later on in the day. So best number one. They lost by 2. So if you had 2.5, you won. Money line didn't hit. The 1.5 didn't hit. So that was our loss. We did get the Mystics. They won by 6. So we got the 4.5. And the Sky only lost to Connecticut Sun by 2. So they covered the 11. So 2-1 we went. On to the next day, on Saturday, there were just 2 games. Connecticut played again. So on a back-to-back, they beat the New York Liberty, which I did not bet, and I would have probably been on the Liberty. So I'm kind of glad I didn't bet it. But Connecticut was plus 8 on the road and won outright. Also, we had Indiana Fever versus the Minnesota Lynx. Lynx won by 10 at home in Minnesota. So Sunday, Sky versus Vegas. So Sky on the back-to-back. They lost to Vegas by 2. And we had the Sparks and the Dallas Wings. Sparks were 6.5-point underdogs on the road. They only lost by 3, so they covered. I know that they were down a lot of that, or that they were up a lot of that game too. So the Wings had to come back and beat the Sparks. So by scoring 40 points in the fourth quarter. It was 40 points to 18 points in the fourth. So Sky had them the entire game. The score was 110 to 113. Very high scoring game for a WNBA game. So looks like absolutely no defense was played at all. But yeah, the Sparks won every quarter except for the fourth. So Wings had to come all the way back to win. But Sparks still covered. So today, Monday the 26th, we have 3 WNBA games to talk about. We have the Fever and the Dream, 2 teams coming off a loss in the last couple of days. Phoenix Mercury getting their revenge on the Atlanta Dream, facing the New York Liberty, who just lost to the Connecticut Sun, and the Washington Mystics at the Seattle Storm, who haven't played in a couple days. Looks like the last time the Storm played was Tuesday. Yeah, they had a whole week off. So they also played the Mystics on that day, 83 to 77. So did the Mystics also have a week off? Now they played the Sparks the other day. So yeah, Seattle coming off a week-long break, playing the Mystics as 10-point favorites at home. I think I'd be on the Mystics here. Seattle have a chance to rest, but the Mystics, being in decent fighting form, should be able to cover this 10-point spread here. Yeah, and the Mystics only lost by 6 points last time. I don't know why the spread is all the way at 10 unless we're dealing with a bunch of injuries. Nope, just Holmes out for Seattle. So I'd be on the Mystics here plus the 10 against Seattle. Indiana and Atlanta Dream. I think I'd be on the Dream to bounce back here. They are 2-point underdogs. at home, and I think that's indicative of how the rest of their season went, because the record is 10-18. Indiana's record is 13-15. It's not that much different, but since the break, Atlanta is 4-1. Indiana's 2-1. Just losing to the Lynx, beating the Storm and the Mercury. The Dream beat the Storm, the Mercury, and the Sun, and just lost to the Mercury by 2. So I think the Dream will bounce back. I'm going to lean on them to win this game. I noticed the Fever just lost by 10. And I'm going to lean on the Dream to cover this one at home. So Dream +2. I already said we're on the Mystics +10. And the Liberty and the Mercury should be a good game. 73% of the bets are on the New York Liberty to cover this 5.5-point spread. They've played 5 games since the break. They're 3-2. Liberty have also played 5 games since the break. They're 4-1. Is Ionescu back? That's the question. Yes. Yes, she is. She came back last game. She did not score. Or did she? Yes, she did. She came back last game, 3-13, 12 points. So, looks like a lot of those, or a couple of those, might have come from the line. But she'll probably be in better form this game. I'm going to lean on the New York Liberty. Stop making it complicated. I guess that's the 5.5. So, Liberty -5.5. Mystics +10. Dream +2 are my picks for this video here. So lock those in. Let's get this money. We'll be back tomorrow to talk some more WNBA.